They called him the Russian Jay Cutler, incredible muscle mass, good proportions and phenomenal genetics. He began his career as a bodybuilder at young age and achieved high results in the sports. He became one of the most titled Russian bodybuilders of all time. American athletes predict him successful performance at the Mr. Olympia tournament. But he never took a step onto the stage of the most prestigious bodybuilding competition. Let's try to figure out why this happened. His name is Alexey Lesukov. He is from Russia, Murmansk. He is 5 feet and 7 inches tall, and the competition weight reached 120 kilograms. He inherited excellent genetics. As Alexey says, when he was in school, he didn't train with barbells and dumbbells, but only used a horizontal bar and did push-ups from the floor. The young athlete began visiting the gym in secret from his parents, paying with the money his mother gave him a food in the school canteen. He trained like this for 2 years, but then his family moved to St. Petersburg. Alexey entered the University of Physical Culture. In this city, he finds a local gym in which he will train for about 10 years. He continues to study and train at the same time. And after 6 months of training, he saw huge potential for himself as a bodybuilder. He found a good coach and began preparing for his first competition. Alexey took part in a amateur bodybuilding competition for the first time and won a number of victories: champion of St. Petersburg, absolute champion of Russia among youths. He received the title of Master of Sports. After successful performances in Russia, Lesukov wants to try to compete at the world level, and in 2008 he competed in the World Amateur Championship and took 4th place. After quite hard training in the gym, Alexey received many injuries and didn't compete for 2 years. After a long break, he made an incredible comeback at the Arnold Classic Amateur in 2011, and having received a professional card. Next year, he wins the European Arnold Classic. At that moment, Alexey Lesukov was only 24 years old. A guy with phenomenal genetics and great potential should at least get on the stage at Mr. Olympia and will become the first Russian who was able to compete in this tournament. But the next year will be the last in his career. He will not even make it into the top 10 bodybuilders in the next 3 pro tournaments. His problem was that he always wanted to compete in the men's championship heavyweight category, where always bodybuilding stars competed. With his height and weight, he should have competed in 212-pound division. He would have looked very cool there. If you compare Alexey Lesukov with other open division bodybuilders, you can see that seems quite small in general plans. I think moving to heavier weight category was a huge mistake. As Alexey said that in the last year of professional career, he lost motivation and performed only for money. He performed quite well in the last Nordic Pro Bodybuilding tournament and took 4th place. Now Alexey trains for his own pleasure. He has a wife and 2 children. He travels around the world and recently lived in Mexico and Dubai. This was the story of Alexey Lesukov. This is a One Coffee channel. Subscribe to me. Goodbye.